Morsi, you know what? Let's listen in to hear what they're saying. These are opposition leaders authorized by the Egyptian military to make this statement.
And will continue to be away from the political actions and political involvement. The armed forces has felt, based on its own vision, that the Egyptian people is calling on it to support it and not calling on it to be involved in power, to hold on power. And this will continue to be its duty to protect and safeguard the people and to achieve the demands of the revolution. And this was its mission, the mission that the armed forces has gotten from all the Egyptian people, from all its cities and villages. And the armed forces has also understood this call and understood its meaning and appreciated its own role and came closer to the political scene, hoping and wanting and adhering to with the framework of its duties and responsibilities. The armed forces has spent efforts throughout the last few months, many efforts, directly and indirectly, to contain the situation, the internal situation today, and achieve a national reconciliation between all the political forces, including the presidency. Since last November 2012, the armed forces started on calling on the national reconciliation effort. All the patriotic movements agreed to it, including the presidency in the last minutes. The events and the calls repeatedly continued on, including the initiatives since then until today. The armed forces also has presented repeatedly with offers to estimate the strategic situation internally and abroad that included the most important challenges and dangers that is facing the country from the perspective of security and economically and politically. The armed forces has its vision as a patriotic institution. Its role is to contain the civic problems and face the challenges and the dangers to exit the current crisis. Within the framework of following up on this crisis today, the armed forces has met with the President of the Republic in the Al-Quba Palace, June 22nd, 2013, which offered him the opinion of the General Command and told him and to prevent the insult of the state institutions, and reiterated its mission that to end the insults against the Egyptian people. There was a hope that reconciliation will continue on in forming a roadmap for the future that will provide stability for the people, which will achieve its goals and its hopes. However, the speech of the President last night and before the 48 hours deadline did not achieve the goals of the people, which resulted that the armed forces, based on its own national and patriotic duty, to consult with several leaders, civic and religious and youth, without excluding anyone. The people who were in meeting agreed on the following steps that will build an Egyptian society strong and stable, that will not exclude any one of its sons, including its own political currents, and end the conflict. And the roadmap will follow as follows: suspend the constitution an attentive. The chief of the Constitutional Court will swear before the court, hold an election, a presidential election, while the chief of the Constitutional Court will assume the presidency. The chief of the Constitutional Court has the right to declare constitutional declarations throughout the transitional period, establish a government that is strong and diverse, will has all the powers to manage the transition period, form a committee that includes all the people to revise all the constitutional amendments that was suspended temporarily. Call on the Supreme Constitutional Court to establish an elections law for the parliament and to start to continue for the parliamentary elections. Establish a code of ethics for the media that will prevent all other transgressions against the media and will establish values and ethics for the media to follow. Establish methods to empower the youth to be participants in the decisions within all the framework of the executive power. Establish a higher committee for the reconciliation committee from leaders who are credible and has the ability to reach the national forces. The armed forces call on the Egyptian people, the great Egyptian people, with all its diverse groups, to continue to have a peaceful protest and end the crisis and shed the blood, and warns that it will respond with cooperation of the Interior Ministry with a strong and determination against anyone who deviates from peaceful protest in accordance with the law. This is based on its own responsibility, historic responsibility. The armed forces salute the men of the armed forces, the police force, and the judiciary, the honorable ones, for their own patriotic duty and their sacrifices to safeguard and the safety and the security of its great Egyptian people. May God preserve Egypt and its people.
All right, so there you have it. You see the excitement at Tahrir Square, the anti-Morsi demonstrators.